Just give me your favorite movie line. Go. First person to give me their favorite movie line gets pinned to the top in the comments. Please make it a real movie line. You know what, dude? Even if you butcher a movie line, I'll do it. It might be even funnier that way. Go ahead. First person to give me something that even resembles their favorite movie line gets pinned to the top. Okay, we're revisiting my roots here on this channel by reading some Reddit. And yeah, there's going to be facts in here because the way I have my setup on Reddit is I pretty much get siphoned Ask Reddit. Damn, that's interesting. As you can probably see on the screen right now, I go for TIL. Today I learned life pro tips, even though I have challenged a lot of life pro tips on there, which is one of the reasons I stopped doing Reddit reads. Actually, a little bit of history, my own history on this channel. If you are curious, look at the top of the YouTube page, the YouTube channel, and you're gonna see me surrounded by Reddit clips. It's because this channel started with me reading Reddit. Big reveal. And I had probably like 20 videos of me reading Reddit, and I got too heated. For the 38 of you, yes, there was 38 of you here, and now there's like almost 2,000. We're like 30 people away from 2,000 people now. It's bananas. But there was 38 people here when Reddit was being read on this like 2 months ago. And dude, I was just cursing too much. Like, I didn't curse after I killed those videos and started with the first wiki read of Brad Pitt, and it's just been wiki reads all the way since I stopped those, and I've learned a lot of things along the way. I feel like I can be heated, I can be semi-aggro, as long as I'm not like cursing. I apologize for the vehicles in the background. It's the middle of the day, if you can actually hear any of that nonsense. But yeah, the real reason, if any of you 38 are listening, that I stopped the Reddit is this. I couldn't fall asleep to those videos. That's the God's honest truth. And hey man, some of them were funny as hell. They really were. But I couldn't fall asleep to me reading that stuff while I got so angry and was just cursing and dropping F-bombs every other word. So it didn't work. It didn't work on the channel. Like I said though, I've learned some things by honing my reading abilities, by cutting my teeth on Wikipedia for 2 months now. And dude, is it hundreds of hours? I don't know if it's hundreds yet, but I feel like we can venture back to Reddit now with a cool head. Let's go. Reddit, here we go. What TV series is full of quotable lines? What TV series is full of quotable lines? Okay, so if I think off the top of my head, what TV series? Come on. I mean, Game of Thrones, super popular. Is it really quotable though? No, because we're talking about TV. I feel like when it says TV, it's talking about like network, like ABC, CBS, NBC or something, not like HBO series, because it's different. You know what I mean? That's a completely different ball game. What would it? I just want to spend like a couple of seconds on this, and then we can actually go into the comments and see what people are talking about. I'm going to go. Oh, Saturday Night Live. I think it has to have so many quotable things, right? I don't know. Dude, my brain is mush. Let's see what people say. They say, oh, I'm Special David on this account. I should switch over to David Whispers. Futurama. Alright, cool. People guessed Futurama as the first one. And then the lines, good news, everyone. That pill's huge. There's no way I can swallow that. Well, then good news, it's a suppository. See, this is the problem. I laugh when I do these and I can't go to sleep. You might want to skip this if you're trying to go to sleep. We're just going to read Reddit and have a good time. Have you taken all your suppositories? Yes. Stop asking. It's like a party in my mouth and everyone is throwing up. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go on to the next one. Old school Simpsons or King of the Hill. Yeah, very quotable. show. Love that show. I should do a reading on it. 30 Rock. Never go with a hippie to a second location. That's funny. 30 Rock. Always Sunny. Come on, dude. How did I not even think of that? The Always Sunny podcast, which just came out over the last month, is sensational. I love it. If you're an Always Sunny fan, go and listen to that. Here's some behind the scenes stuff. It's Glenn Howerton, Rob McElhenney, and Charlie Day at the helm doing a podcast, dude. It's free. It's on Spotify. Go listen to it. Not a sponsor at all. I just love that show and that podcast. Those dudes are so funny. Blackadder. I've never heard of Blackadder. SpongeBob. Talk about something that needs its own reading, dude. SpongeBob. A line from that. You had to kill him. The boy cries you a sweater of tears, and you had to kill him. How are you going to live with yourself? Gee, Patrick. It seems you care a lot about stupid stars, considering you are one. My name's not Rick. So many good ones. I don't know any of those. Yeah. Archer, great show. Community, fantastic show. South Park, come on, I already read about it. South Park is amazing. Okay, that's good. That's good on that one. Sorry about my stomach grumbles. I wonder if this is going to be usable. Alright, we got a damn that's interesting. Mike Tyson once attempted to arrange a fight with a gorilla. I completely believe that. Mike Tyson wanted to fight a gorilla in the late 1980s. He offered a $10,000 bribe to a guard. However, the fight never came about as the guard refused. Oh my God, he would have gotten demolished. You see why it's difficult for me not to curse, because that right there deserves an F-bomb. He would have gotten effing torn apart. It's a gorilla, dude. Come on, what are you thinking? Champs gorillas like orders of magnitude stronger than humans. 5x, 10x. First comment, this doesn't sound like tried to arrange a fight. It sounds more like went to the zoo, drunk AF. Yeah, man, Bell Biv device. Put that. Basiest one says Mike Tyson would have been completely destroyed by a gorilla. That guard saved Mike's life. Thank you. Basiest one echoed my sentiments exactly. All your base says good thing too. Gorilla would have killed him in short order. And balance is restored. People are sane. We have a Today I Learned. Today I learned that when Malcolm X was drafted into the military to serve in World War II, he feigned being insane by rambling about wanting to go down south, steal guns with black people, and hunt white people. Oh, sorry, power just went out. This was an act, but it was enough for him to be declared mentally disqualified and avoid the draft. Well, it's no worse than what, what's his name? Ted Nugent did to get out of the draft. Go ahead and look that up if you're curious. Let's see, there is a dog that's live right now. Someone is watching their dog. And it's kind of cute, but the camera's not on him, man. You gotta watch the dog. Focus on the dog, not the ground, dude. Life pro tips. Do not lend money to people without jobs or history of employment, including friends and family. Okay, it's just a quick blurb from them. And they put an edit, and I feel like that one's going to get controversial, so I'm not going to go into it. I'm just going to tell you that it's there, and that's what that person says. No stupid questions. Why is Ryan Reynolds acting like Deadpool in every single one of his movies now? That's hilarious. Is he, though? I saw Free Guy. I didn't find that the case in Free Guy. This person says, I honestly find it pretty annoying. I watched Red Notice last night. This movie isn't that great to begin with, but Reynolds' acting was borderline irritating, in my opinion. The same goes with Free Guy. He needs to cool it off a bit, or else when a new Deadpool sees the light of day, it'll be harder to enjoy. I disagree, my friend. But let's see what people say in the comments. Come on. Comments. Someone says, you're asking for the impossible from his social media to his movie roles. He's literally the same guy. That's him. That's Ryan Reynolds. You know what? I think the question you should be asking is, why is it Ryan Reynolds plays Deadpool in everything he does? But it should be, how is Deadpool so much like Ryan Reynolds? Did I just blow your mind as my stomach just exploded right there? I'm sorry if you can hear it. You know what? We already established you're not going to be listening to this to go to sleep. You're just going to be up, okay? So I'm chilling. Sorry about the noises. Ryan Reynolds doesn't act. He is just himself in movies. Thank you, Relay FX. Let's back out of this one. Be amazed underneath your seat on a plane. Alright, I will watch this for anyone else that's watching this. You can watch it too. Someone's going under a... Oh, they're going underneath the flooring of the plane itself into the lower bay, if you will. I imagine where the cargo is. Oh, it looks like there's a bed there. Oh, it's the sleeping quarters. Holy cow, fantastic. It looks like there's a whole other sleeping quarters for the crew, like the pilots and the flight attendants and everything, underneath where everyone normally sits in a plane. That's pretty badass. Ask Reddit, what country is not nearly as bad as the media portrays it to be? Hey, Darkwolf04, you're welcome that I corrected your title for you. There's a typo in here. What country is not nearly as bad as the media portrays it to be? Let's see what people have to say about that. I know this is cheesy, says most countries negativity sells more than positivity. Interesting. Yeah, I can see that. You know what? You know how hard it is to have a channel where I only talk about things that I like, because I don't trash things. I don't know, too much negativity. Having said that, though, it is pretty wild to see all the YouTube channels out there that get so many clicks, a lot of views, and it's kind of bred from, dare I say, toxicity. You know what I'm talking about, but just trashing on things, and that's what this person is kind of suggesting. Most countries' negativity sells more than positivity. People will listen to you if you have some dire warnings about the place you are about to visit, even though it'll a lot of times be exaggerated. Actually, I do remember Henry Rollins talking about the only times he's ever felt threatened for his life have just been in America. If you know Henry Rollins, really cool writer and speaker. He was in Black Flag, in really great shape for a dude his age, and very, very well traveled. At one point in his life, I think he just literally picked a place on the globe, spun the globe, pointed with his finger, and said, "This is where I'm going." And he went, and he did that a bunch of times, and he's just lived abroad, even in the craziest, I believe, war-torn areas. He's even gone, and he said the only time he has ever feared for his actual life was right here in the U.S., which is pretty fascinating to me. This person says Eastern Europe seems to be often depicted as a shithole in films and TV, but a lot of it is super nice. Very cool. Darkwolf, the OP, actually says, I went to Romania in October. It was actually a beautiful place, especially Transylvania. I happen to know a thing or two about that. My dad is super into Romania and was considering buying property over there. I was confused why until he showed me a bunch of YouTube videos of the place he was considering buying in, and I was blown away. There's parts of Romania that look really beautiful, really, really beautiful. Perishing TARDIS says, Antarctica. The media makes it out that it's very cold there, but that situation is improving. Is that a joke? Is that a global warming joke? Assuming by the 1.1 thousand upvotes, I'm assuming you're joking. I think you're joking. Okay, we've got an Ask Reddit. People who aren't celebrating or partying right now, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, Happy New Year, everyone. I completely forgot to say Happy New Year. Anyway, yeah, so this is being posted literally on New Year's Day. That's why this person's asking this question. People who aren't celebrating or partying right now, what are you doing? Let's see what people are saying. I didn't watch a ball drop. I hung out with my friends on the couch, actually, and they poured champagne. I drank like a sip. I don't really drink, though, but I also don't like denying not just customs, but, dude, if you're my friend, I will break the rules, break my own rules to, like, share a moment that makes sense. Like, I can be vegan or vegetarian, and if there's some ritual where I gotta like partake in eating some meat or something like that, I'm doing it with you. That's how it's gonna happen. Like, I'm not gonna be, oh, I can't because of like such and such kind of thing, if that makes any sense. And that's no disrespect to any vegans or vegetarians out there that don't follow that same kind of thing. It's just me. I'm just letting you know about me. Alright, no offense for you. That's fine. I'm all on board for you doing whatever you want to do, as long as I get to do whatever I want to do also. Okay, cool. Let's see what people were doing on New Year's Eve, waiting for a ground crew to get me and everyone else, I guess, off this plane for the last half hour at the wrong airport. Oh man, sorry, WPI 5150. Hey, guitarist. Working because these shelves won't fill themselves. Oh, well, thank you for all you do, Alexandria. We've got Tarbender 710 says birthday is at midnight, 15 minutes away, and sober living watching Deep Sea Animal Show. Heck yeah, dude. Happy birthday, Tarbender 710. Sober living, man. It's cool that they have places like that, relatively inexpensive. Hopefully everyone in that sober living house is on a similar goal. We all have different journeys, right? But hopefully it's a similar goal or destination, which is just sober, energetic, happy, yet relaxed life. That's me, at least. And fun. Gotta play games and ditch the drugs, ditch the harmful drugs, if you will. If something's messing with your life, kick it. I'm happy there's sober living places around there. Shower thoughts. Beatboxers probably have no issue explaining to a mechanic what sound their car is making. That's silly but very funny. Life pro tips. Ubers are cheaper than DUIs and funerals. Stay safe out there. Happy New Year. I'm not going to argue with that. Don't drive drunk, people. We have a you should know. You should know the NBC New Year's Eve broadcast has been botched in years past. They typically play advertisements extremely close to midnight, and one year they even missed showing the ball drop. Wow, that's crazy. Damn, that's interesting. Empty bottle being dragged along by a car by aerodynamic drag. Oh yeah, I've seen this. I don't know if I'm in the way. I'll get out of the way for you. So there's just a bottle in midair, and it's just following this car using its drag, its air drag or something, if you will. That's not how air drag is supposed to be used, but it's just suspended behind it like, what's his name? Cumberbatch, come on. I keep wanting to say Dr. Manhattan, and it's not. Doctor Strange. There we go. Both of those, by the way, are characters I should read about. Doctor Strange and Dr. Manhattan. Life pro tip. Want your helium-filled balloons to float longer? Blow in some air before tying the balloon. What? Want your helium-filled balloons to float longer? Blow in some air before tying the balloon. Okay, let's see why. Helium atoms are very small compared to the atoms and molecules that make up plain air. A knot in a balloon is tight enough to hold air, but helium very slowly escapes. The easy solution is a puff of plain air into a helium-filled balloon before it's tied. The air sinks to the bottom of the balloon where the knot is and plugs the hole better, keeping the helium from escaping. No way, dude. I've had a balloon float around my living room for 6 months before it eventually fell. Hey, do me a favor in the comments, let me know if that loud-ass motorcycle was too loud, or if you could even hear it. I want to know what you guys hear. I know what I hear. I want to know what you guys hear. Today I learned the rock band Creedence Clearwater Revival played the 1969 Woodstock Festival but refused to allow their performance to be included in the movie or on the soundtrack. The Grateful Dead had just finished a long, mellow set, so when CCR took the stage after midnight, most of the audience was asleep. Sucks to be Creedence, dude. I don't know if I would want people seeing that. Oh, could you imagine you're playing an epic festival and you're rocking out and everyone in the crowd is just passed out, and the camera's like on you, and you're just jamming with your friends, and the camera pans over like all of the crowd, and everyone's just, you're like, okay, I'm done. We're done. Pack it up, boys. We're going home. Got it. Today I learned that Betty White holds the Guinness World Record for longest TV career by an entertainer, with credits spanning 80 years, 1939 to 2019. R.I.P. Betty White, you angel. Damn, that's interesting. This gorilla using sign language at Miami Zoo, telling someone he can't be fed. No, I don't believe it. I mean, I know they do sign language. I'll move over for you guys. They're saying no. Like, actually saying, dude, that's straight up sign language. Oh my god. Fascinating. There's another really cool Reddit sub. I think it's called Like Us or something like that. It shows how animals are so similar to humans. It's like scary sometimes, but also really cool. Life pro tips. Take a CPR class at least once. You could be the deciding factor in a crisis. Well, there you have it. Go ahead. Ask Reddit. What movie is just filled to the brim with quotable lines? That's weird. This started with a TV question. Remember, what TV show is filled to the brim with quotable lines? You know what? You know what's really weird? The first line that just went into my head is, "I'm your Huckleberry." It's Tombstone, but it's a super quotable line. It's a very memorable line. One of the most famous lines ever. You say, "I'm your Huckleberry," someone's gonna know it. But it's not a quotable movie, really. When Hell's Coming With Me. Why, Johnny Ringo. Looks like someone walked all over your grave. There's some stuff in it, but it's not a quote. Let's see what movie itself is quotable. I don't know, man. Let's go. What do people say? Pulp Fiction. Is Pulp Fiction going to be up there? Let's see what they got. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. You win. Actually, and I'll say The Meaning of Life. One Tiny Wafer. Yeah, always look on the bright side. The Princess Bride wins. I'm sorry, I take it back. The Princess Bride wins. And also, you know what? You get an upvote. Is what you do. Just, don't go searching around for this YouTube thing. I'm going to switch over to David Whisper's YouTube account, just so you know. So, yeah. And, yeah, maybe I'll get a Reddit presence as well. Oh my god, this is so funny. I already know what this is. And this thread is too good, because I'm going to read this whole thing. I'm going to read this whole comment right here. And if anyone is actually listening to this, I want to see if you put it in the comments, okay? I'll try to do it in his accent also. My father was a relentless, self-improving boulangerie owner from Belgium with low-grade narcolepsy and a penchant for buggery. My mother was a 15-year-old French prostitute named Chloe with webbed feet. My father would womanize, he would drink. He would make outrageous claims like he invented the question mark. Sometimes he would accuse chestnuts of being lazy, the sort of general malaise that only the genius possess and the insane lament. My childhood was typical. The summers in Rangoon, luge lessons. In the spring we'd make meat helmets. When I was insolent, I was placed in a burlap bag and beaten with reeds. Pretty standard, really. At the age of 12, I received my first scribe. At the age of 14, a Zoroastrian named Vilma ritualistically shaved my testicles. There really is nothing like a shorn scrotum. It's breathtaking. I highly suggest you try it. If you don't know what that's from, I don't know what to say. What to say to you. Surely Airplane, no sheepherder 2896 says, surely Airplane belongs on this list. Right, but don't call me Shirley. Yep. Alright, those were good. Princess Bride, right, 100%. ROUS is As You Wish. No more rhyming, now I mean it. Does anybody want a peanut? My name is Inigo Montoya, dude. I think Princess Bride may win that. Life pro tips. If a drinking buddy wants to quit drinking, give him your immediate and enthusiastic kind of strange to me. I can't play the inverse of that. Does anyone think it's not good to give your friend immediate and enthusiastic support? Like, who's gonna be like, dude, don't quit drinking, keep drinking, like, do it till you can't anymore, drink until the wheels fall off, dude? Like, is anyone that says? I don't think there's anyone that says that. And if they do, hey, here's another life pro tip for you. If you are trying to quit drinking and your friend is trying to keep you drinking, it's not your friend, get a new friend. This message is brought to you by David Whispers. Okay, life pro tips. If you are a Canadian and you receive a call from the CRA, you can ask to be served in French and they cannot say no. So if you ever receive a call that you think might be a scam, ask to be served in French. And if they say they can't do that, then hang up because it's a scam. Interesting. Just so you know, the Reddit reads are a little more relaxed, way more relaxed in a different format than the Wikipedia ones. We're just relaxed. Here's what we do. You should know. When buying an instrument for measuring, whether it be length, weight, or volume, etc., go for brands that are well known and well respected, because cheap and infamous brands often provide inaccuracies, imprecise scales, and measurements. Okay, cool. I actually work in engineering and I'm very versed in the high dollar measuring tools, but I can also tell you, I buy $20 calipers and they'll be good up to like 1,000th. So, and I've got guys with fancy Mitutoyos in the other room that are reading up for that kind of, or trying to really dial in to 1,000th, and my calipers are just fine. It's aerospace, by the way, so obviously it passes quality. It's a long story. You know what? Hey, hopefully that put you to sleep. Ask Reddit, what did you finally realize was just a huge waste of time? Alright, let's see what Reddit has to say about this. A huge waste of time. What did you finally realize was a huge waste of time? Oh, this is sad, but yeah, it happens. New Oil 6131 says, trying to please somebody who clearly did not care about me. I'm sorry, man. I know what you mean. Ghosties on Toasty says, arguing with people on the internet. Most people will not change their minds if they are firmly set in their beliefs. Amen. I should actually reply to you saying, I'm sorry, that's been disproven. Not gonna do that. Trying to moderate my drinking. Quitting completely was so much easier. Hey, good on you, Death Spiral. Facebook, goodbye. That's funny, I read the goodbye in the America Online goodbye, for those of you who remember America Online. Yeah, Facebook. Being in a romantic relationship with someone who doesn't take responsibility for their mental health and uses it as an excuse for bad behavior. That was kind of similar before, and we got another drug one. Prioritizing my job over my actual happiness. That's a rough one though, you know, because a lot of people will gauge happiness by their ability to do stuff and sleep, and it's difficult, man. Times are tough. I can say it that way. Be kind to your fellow man. Let's make it a happier place, because times are tough. Be amazed. Milky Way above white sands. Let's see, it's a picture. I'll move out of the way for you. Sorry. Okay, cool. What is the most massively overrated film of all time and why? I'm game. Let's see. What do people have to say? The most massively overrated film. Friendly reminder to sort by controversial for actual answers is the first answer. Maybe I will, but Water for Elephants. Haven't seen it. Shakespeare in Love, and it beat Saving Private Ryan for the best picture. Okay, didn't see it. Crash, pure pandering, shitty script, one-dimensional characters, the whole shebang that should not have even been nominated. Okay. Still, okay, and someone says, holy shit, no one still likes Avatar, stop talking about it, now it's overhated. Okay. Whatever. I don't know any of those. It's kind of a downer. No stupid questions. Is hugging a pillow while sleeping normal? Yeah, man, I hug pillows. Kind of embarrassing to admit, but I hug my pillow real tight when I go to bed. It really helps my posture when I sleep, and it makes sleeping much faster and more comfy. Come on. Yes, it's fine. pillows are awesome. Simplistic Fox says, absolutely, I'm a 6'3" guy, but on my bad days I cuddle with my pillow, my wife's shirt abroad studying, and the little stuffed octopus she bought me. Guy or not, be confident and comfortable. Dude, you have any idea not only how many pillows are on my bed, and I'm talking good pillows, people. I'm not talking about you can't do anything with it, get yelled at if you touch them. Decorative pillows, those can die in a terrible hell. But these pillows, you can see them behind me, kind of. Hold on. Like good pillows. Hold on. Big. You see this? I got these all over the place. I love big, comfortable pillows. There's like 6 of these in this little studio with me. I'm sitting on them right now. They're all around me. I put my legs on them. I play my video games in here. I have a pillow fortress in here. I love this room. And on my bed, there's pillows everywhere. I hug them, dude. I'm a pillow hugger. Hashtag pillow hugger. I sleep with a stuffed dog. Otherwise, I don't know what the hell to do with my arms. Jen31709 says, yes, you nailed it. Otherwise, I don't know what to do with my arms. Dude, what do you do with your arms when you're sleeping and you're like on the, like you just like fall to the side? You let one of your arms just fall all the way over. It doesn't make sense. They gotta be like this. You gotta be like this. Okay. Good. Hugging a pillow. Be amazed. 3-way rose. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've seen that before. I'll move over. Move over, I think. No stupid questions. Is the one God in Christianity, Judaism, and Islam the same? I don't know, but I don't want to click on it. God damn, that's interesting. Archbishop Tutu, who was South Africa's first black archbishop, requested no lavish spending and the coffin be the cheapest available. Wow, and it does look like a pine box, in fact. No stupid questions. Would you prefer to make $200,000 per year in a city where you have no friends, or $75,000 per year in a city where your best friends live? It's an interesting question. It depends on the friend, because dude, if my best friend technically lives in a place but they're always traveling, then what the hell? Because you can like talk with your friend online all the time. You can Zoom call. You can do whatever. I've lived in many states in the U.S. and I have been blessed with really good friends, and I was able to talk with them even when I was in really dire, weird, dark situations. Maybe someday I'll talk about them. My friends were always there, a phone call away, and then we team back up after not having seen each other for a couple of years. It's like not a day has passed, except they have to deal with the fact that I'm an idiot sometimes. All the time, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I have the best friends in the world. So friends are friends regardless of wherever they are. I'm gonna go ahead and say, you know what? Take the 200 grand maybe. Hey, are there rules to this? How often are you allowed to see your friend? Can I take the 200 grand and visit my friend literally every weekend? Like, you know, just like, let me see. I want to see what the comments say. What do the comments say? Slambo Dog, 200K. I'll fly to visit them 1 weekend a month. That's more than I see them now anyway. Thank you. That's what I was just saying. 200K. Are you kidding me? I wish I made 75K. Wow. RC extra. I shouldn't say wow. I mean, that's just, they're hitting you with the truth right there. I'm not saying wow, like, oh wow, you don't make, no, I will never belittle someone for the amount of money they make or don't make. That is super weird. Classy Trumpet, 200K. I already have no friends, so it would not make a difference. Dude, this is sad, man. Come on. And I'm sorry, Trumpet. I'm sorry about that. I'll be your friend. Leave in the comments, say I'll be your friend. To Happy Trumpet, I'm sorry, I forgot your name already. Life pro tips: make sure you have cold meds and painkillers on hand before you get sick. Once you're actually sick, it can be difficult, dangerous, and wildly irresponsible to visit a store to purchase them. I agree, that's a good life pro tips. Hey everyone, make sure you have medicine. Today I learned The blob of toothpaste shown in ads is called a nurdle, and there have been lawsuits between companies over the rights to use this shape. Are you kidding me? A nurdle. The actual shape of that toothpaste blob has a name, and it's called a nurdle. I've never used a full nurdle of toothpaste. I think you're right. I haven't either. Rippling syrup. No, I take it back. I have, actually. But I embrace Satan. It says a full nurdle is too much toothpaste. Who uses a full nurdle? Never go full nurdle, says Optimistic Platypus. The Colorado Kid says it's always way too much toothpaste to be using. You only need about a third of that, half at the very most. Try to make a perfect pea-sized blob. That's enough. GZA of the Midwest, sorry, says uncork the champagne. The nurdle is ours. The nurdle. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm going to take a picture of this actually just to show you guys what it is. Oh, here was a potential Mario screenshot. There you go. With me holding my chin. I'm an idiot. I just want to take a picture of this nurdle to show you guys. So, there you go. That, a nurdle. That's what the toothpaste shape. Weird. And now you know. Okay. Let's back out of this. Only one or two more. I gotta go eat something. I gotta take a leak and eat something. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome for that information. Damn, that's interesting. Inca stonework is such master craft. The small stone at the center of this image is actually long and thin, going right back through the thickness of the wall and fitting perfectly all the way. Second photo is same principle with larger stones. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Here, I'll move. I want to steer clear of photos though, because there's a lot of people that don't watch this. They're just like listening, and I want to end it on like a really good one, so I'll wait. Let's see if this is it. Life pro tip. Swishing with water after finishing a coffee or chai can prevent years of yellowing to your teeth. Love it. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Swish after you drink coffee and your teeth won't be yellow. That was good. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. As I bang stuff around my room. I'm going to do this again. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this. If you want another one, if you thought it was just garbage and you just want the straight wiki readings. I mean, I'm here for you. I'm here for me a little bit because I use these also, but I'm cool either way, man. Let me know. Yeah, more Reddit, less Reddit, same amount. You don't care, whatever. Well, if you don't care, you're probably not going to be leaving a comment. You know what I mean? For the people that do leave comments, I will talk to you in the comments. Bye. That was a weird exit. I still don't know how to exit. Okay, I'm looking for my remote now. One day I'll learn how to